He's the man with the plan, guiding us through the digital land.
Hey guys, this is Joe Tech from JoeteckTips. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today we have a solar charged 100-watt LED. I'm extremely excited about this product. Extremely. It offers a 10-watt, 5-volt solar panel to charge the light. This is the box that it comes in. Here is the packaging. Comes with different languages, instructions, and then a basic instruction manual. Tells you, it's a 12.5 amp hour battery on the inside. It does 1700 lumens. It's there's 45 pieces of 3030 LED on the panel. The battery cycle can charge 1200 times. Installation height 3 to 6 meters is recommended. This gives you like kind of a basic rundown here. So here is the 10-watt 5-volt panel. It is monocrystalline. If you notice, it's not blue. So this is much more efficient than the typical polycrystalline. This is a nice panel. I'm looking forward to installing this. Well, hopefully we'll be able to do it today. It's a little cold out, but we're going to give it a shot. So let's see. So we'll put that over there. I have a spot for that panel, so it's going to be great. So this thing is absolutely huge. Look at the size of this thing. I'm going to show it off the studio and we're going to test out. We're going to test this thing out. The name of the company is kind of weird. I'm just going to spell it. It's VARMTALYS. So you're not supposed to have two consonants that do not make any sense next to each other. So Farm Tallies. Weird name for a light. We're going to really test this thing out. This is big. So this is a motion light. So where I'm going to be putting this is going to be underneath the gazebo. Since they did send me two, per my request when we were communicating of this review process, said I wanted two of them so I can put them on either side of the gazebo inside. The panels will be outside. I'll mount these somehow inside so when you walk underneath the gazebo, you automatically get light, and that's the whole point of this. And there's a charging indicator on this device. It has an infrared remote control. All right, so remember, in a sunny day, it's going to have difficulty communicating with it because the infrared from the sun will interfere with the remote control functionality. It's cute. It's nice and tiny. And it comes with mounting hardware for cement. And that's pretty much it. So and a bracket for the solar panel. And the bolts and stuff for that. So when you put this on, there's a nut and everything. You got to put it together. And that's how it would be, like this. And then you can mount the solar panel any direction you want. So you must initially power this thing on by pressing the power button once. All right? So we have 3 bars indicated on here for power, and this is on low. Oh, it just did motion. So it looks like it went full brightness. So let's see. So we have off. And even though I powered it off, so that indicates that it's on, but it's on in standby mode with the remote. So we can turn it on with the remote, and then there's brightness controls on here. So we have auto. Put it on auto, then it'll automatically, this is full brightness. And it's actually pretty bright. I mean, I'm not sure if it's really 100 watts, because there's 45 of the 330 LED light, and we're going to look that up and see what they are each. And we'll figure out if it's truly a 100 watt LED. It could be a 100 watt equivalent of like an incandescent bulb, but it definitely is bright. It's definitely lighting up the area. Like if I did this, I'm getting a 10. So if you press and hold the power on off button, just press and hold it, it'll shut it off and take it out of standby mode via the remote control. If you see any indicator, mode indicator on the display, that means it's physically on, it's controlled by the remote control. So this appears to be a very good light. So what we're going to do is we are going to take this apart. Oh, let's see if this actually works. We might not be able to. These could be fake screws. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, good. I like to keep the company honest. So when someone says if they're putting 100 watts on the box, it better be 100 watts. And we're going to find out shortly if it truly is. Like I said, it's got 45 30/30 LEDs, and we're going to look them up on the computer here momentarily. We're going to find out what the actual wattage is out on the output. So most likely it's definitely, because it's only 45. So it's 1 watt. So each LED puts out 1 watt, and there's 45 of them. So that means it's a 45 watt LED. It's a range between 180 and 190 lumens per watt. 1700 lumens. So if we would take, so we can find this out. So we take 1700 and we divide that by 45. It says it's 37.77 lumens per LED, which is incorrect. All right, so let's see this. So it's 180 times 45 comes up to 8100 lumens. Now, I'm not really quite sure where they came up with 1700. It's kind of a funky. We'll get to the bottom of it. So far, nothing is matching based off of what they've said. So let's take this out. Wow. So it has a D size battery inside of here. Looks like there's 2 of them. And it says it's type 32700, 3.2 volts at 12 amp hour. It's actually labeled. That's interesting. Now I'm curious about the LED panel. So this is great. I must say though, the wiring on this is actually really good. There's nothing, it's high quality, using high quality wires. It's not cheap garbage. The manufacturer that they did on the manufacturing they did on this is very, very good. I'm really shocked because I've seen some of these and they really suck. So we're going to take this solar panel off now of it. There are 6 screws. And we're going to take a look at it. I'm already impressed as it is. It's not a user replaceable battery per se. You can't get to it. So, okay, let's see. So there's no really markings on the board. It just says HB. I'll take a picture of it and show it on the screen for you. It does say 100 watt on the board, but it's actually impossible. So I guess they're manufacturing this for I mean, we don't know if this is everywhere. And the LEDs are here, and they're really tiny. So if it's 3.2 volts, then it's actually more output. So the lumens on this should be more, which I don't understand where they're coming up with the number. So they're actually underrating it. The board does say 100 watts, but it's not. Each LED puts out 1 watt, and there's 45 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 5 is 45. It's 45 LEDs here. So nothing is making any sense. So I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on here. Why would the manufacturer say that it's actually a 100 watt LED when in fact it's really a 45 watt LED? So in theory, you could replace the battery, possibly. It got plenty of room in this, inside of this thing. This has got a lot of room. It is what it is. So let's see if we could get this to, if I can install this and mount it somewhere in the, it's going to go under a gazebo. All right, so let's go scope that out. All right. So I got the tripod ready set up for the installation. So we're going to actually probably mount LED light right there. there is a bolt there. So we can remove it and put one of the LED lights there. I'm hoping it'll work okay for the angle that I want to do it at. Now, let's go up top. So this is where I took one of the bolts out. I have another one there. So the distance, the cable length, it's only 6 feet. So this is probably about 5. So we'll have plenty of, hopefully I can get the wire up there, zip tie it to that post there where the light's actually going to physically go. And then we'll be okay. So that's the thought process. We're going to put it in this position, and the wire is like this. We don't want to be bending it, so we're going to put it the furthest away. It is really cold out here today. So we're going to put it like that. I crank down on this. And that should be good for, I'm hoping this will reach. It may not. We may have to, yeah, maybe. Definitely not a one-man job for sure. Holy crap. Like I said, it's super cold out here, folks. Yep, it's working. Okay. I guess it is what it is. Kind of limited on... Well, you know what? That's the only place I could put it, because there's no other place that has the ability for a bolt. Maybe I could put it there, move it down, lower. But we'll give this a shot and see how it works out. And now it's charging. And you can see the indicator on it. Let's see, there we go. Now you can see it's actually charging. That's great. But I'm not sure if the light location is a good spot. So we may change it and bring the wire down and wrap it around. We may actually put the light there instead. And that would be a kind of sort of a better location. But I really want it higher. But there's no other spot to put it without drilling additional holes. So let's go to the conclusion. I'm impressed with the light output on this. I'm in awe. Look how bright that is. And that's only one. I gotta put another one out there. It's gonna be amazing. That is absolutely awesome. So now I don't have to worry about turning anything on remotely. I can just, and that just dimmed it down. There's another, there we go. So that's dim. That's pretty sick. That works great. And then let's see how easy it is for sensing. And voila, we can see. That's awesome. So I'm going to have two of them in here. One on one angle so you can kind of see where it is. So it's right there. And then we're going to have another one on the other side. And they're both going to be reflecting in the same spot. And this whole area will be completely lit up. That's awesome. So this product is absolutely amazing. I'm going to give it the 5-star JoeteckTips rating. I'm impressed. I haven't installed this one yet. I only have one out there. I haven't installed this one yet. I only have one out there, and this will definitely be installed as soon as possible. I'm going to do this probably tomorrow. I'm impressed with the... I'm impressed. I don't have to worry about lights anymore. About worrying about if I have to manually turn them on. They just go on automatically when it's dusk and charge in the morning. So guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
In the world of bytes and bits, where tech can make us trip, there's a guru with a knack for every digital tip. JoeTeck's the name, he's the one you'll seek. From gadgets to software, he's the one you'll meet. So if your tech's in a tangle, don't you fear. JoeTeck's here, let his advice draw near. With his help, you'll surely find in this digital world peace of mind. JoeteckTips, he's the man with the plan, guiding us through the digital land. With his wisdom and his wit, every tech woe will surely fix it.